Evening. Evening. What? Oh yeah. How are you both? Are you good? Bouncing, our latest supermodel, to join the ranks greater than that of Kate Moss. Nice colour of shirt as well, maroon. I like it. I didn't think to look at what colour the shirt was that you ordered. I assume that's the colour you ordered and not just a surprise to both of us. Looks good though, I like it. Suits you, buddy. How go the Dark Angels then, Mr. Watson? Better shoot off before 7 to go back to work. Bloody hell, what are you doing back at work? You don't want to be there, certainly not in the evening. Or are you going to cook during the evening so that it's not so hot in the day? That could be a good idea. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Hey, we've got a full house. Oh shit, it's Postman Pat. Smells like a Warhammer tournament in here. Zeitgeist, 1,000 points of Dark Angels. Nice work, dude. Nice work indeed. How you doing, guys? Well, I am meltingly hot. Very, very warm. Very, very warm. In fact, I don't even have any sleeves. This is how warm I am. I am sleeveless. God damn it! And the AC is upstairs with the boy and the missus, so I get to sit and sweat for 3 hours with you guys, which should be fun. Ah, you got an event on. Not really sure what you're going to be doing. You working the door? I could have come an event. I could have live streamed from your event, eating some pork pies. Yeah, I am bringing the musk today. That is for sure. Call me Elon. I am bringing the musk. Camera's a little bit over the wrong way. Whoops. There we go. Sounds about right. We've got this bad boy with his tasty bass. Gonna put some skulls on that shortly. We've got these boys. These shiny, shiny boys. I'm going to dull them down a little bit. Get some agrax on the go and a little bit of brassy brass. Might even manage to make something today as well. Might get one of my mystery sprues. I've got some unlabeled sprues on my shelf, which I think from memory is some old world stuff, so who knows. That would be awful. I hate being on camera. Oh dear, oh dear. Hey, you can put a mask on, you'll be fine. We'll put a bin on your head. Layered up under a blanket with a hot cup of tea. Bloody hell, Patrick. The yin to my yang, that is for sure. Yeah, I can't get over how cool them pair look with their Olmaph merch. Look at that. Cheeky little chap with a very nice hat. And Mr. Maroon. Ron Burgundy himself. Awesome stuff, man. Awesome. What a time to be alive. Right, what am I going to do first? I reckon a little bit of Agrax. A little bit of Agrax in the sun. Gonna get these 8 pound nearly done. And then I'll do Calm the Betrayer. I am a super duper painter. This doesn't really rhyme and it's not in time. But there is a big sun in the sky. It's really boiling very hot. A master poet I am not. Oh, right, let's find some Agrax. Let's shake it up, mic selector. Bum 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 bum. Agrax Earthshade. Hey up, Requiem. Hey up, buddy. How you getting on? How's work that you still have half an hour off? I'm back at the point again where I need to tidy these paint stuff. I only did it a couple of weeks ago. Ceremonial spill of the Agrax, sounds about right. At least the lid's on. I haven't put a pot in the shaker without the lid on yet. If that happens, oh baby, there'll be paint everywhere. Everywhere. It's BSS, Mr. Black Sigil Studios himself, all the way from Canada land. From the land of maple syrup and hockey fights. How are you, buddy? Oh, bloody hell. Dropped it on the floor. Yeah. Oh Lord, the Agrax for the homies. Pour one out for the homies. Actually, I'm going to do it straight out of the pot. Straight out of the bloody pot. Alright, alright. Right, let me get a brush. Let me get a brush that I don't feel too strongly about. Oh, yesterday. Oh dear, look at this. I forgot to take these paintbrushes out of the pot yesterday. And something awful has happened. Oh. What is life? Right, give me 2 minutes. Let me just go get fresh water. By gum. Right, fresh water acquired. Step 1 complete. CDs is here as well with that fiery amount. Look at that. That's how we all feel in the UK today. How are you, CDs? Are you good? CDs nuts. In this economy, we unfortunately have a lot of clients who need help. Busy, busy, busy. Ah, you work somewhere where people need help when it's hot. Air conditioning. Over the other side of the pond, doing well. Just did a couple of laps in the pool. Oh, baby, I wish I could be in a pool right now. Oh, what I'd do for it. You got your own pool? Or have you been to like a public pool? Oh no! Is that Patrick's British impression? Oh my god! Ooh, you've got your own pool. This guy. Right. Let's all go to Black Sigil's house for a swim. Cool off in the Canadian sunshine. Ah, debt advisor. I didn't know that. For some reason I thought you were customer service. Don't know why I had that in my head. Lots of people have unmanageable debt these days. Yeah, easy to do, right? For a multitude of reasons. Not ideal. Right, let me use this rather battered and bruised paintbrush for a little bit of give these guys a little bit of a wash, shall we? What's everybody else up to? What are we doing this evening? Otomo? Anything of particular interest today? Keep going over to my paint palette rather than the obvious open box of Agrax on the desk. Most of them are in this stream, yeah. All my cash has been converted to plastic. Pool party! Smoke us a pork shoulder and have some pulled pork sammies. Make some Mexican street corn on the flat top. Don't tempt me, Frodo. I'll be right there. I wonder how much a flight to Canada land is from the UK. Also, I wonder how long it takes. Probably like a 10-hour flight, right? Don't know if I could sit still for that amount of time. What's the longest flight you guys have ever done in one sitting? Debt financial advice, come up with plans for people to get out of debt, whether that be insolvency, paying their way out, giving them a budget. Yeah. Consolidation, do you do a little bit of that? Thinking of how I should paint Hut Gut Squig Cupcake. What are the options, Gaminator? Thanks for being here, good to see you. Yeah, I definitely recognise those drums from somewhere, but I can't tell you where from. Alright then, have I missed any bits? Nice one, brother! Oh, somehow I've moved the Twitch stream. Oh, how I did that. But it's very good, very nice. Very good, very nice. Vintage is here, good to see you. Thomas Party wouldn't know. No, he would not. He has not done that flight. Only $2,000 for a flight to Canada. Well, that's about $4,000 more than I actually have, so not be happening anytime soon. Work out an affordable amount, pay us one figure, and pay the creditors for them in a fair way. Okay, I like that. Nice work, nice work. Yeah, must be tough though. Must be tough. So the options for the squig are red, purple, dark turquoise. Ooh, I like the idea of turquoise. Turquoise. Yeah. Turquoise or a pinky purple would be quite cool. 800 Canadian from London to Toronto, 7.5 hours. I mean, that sounds a lot more doable. Ooh. What are the visa requirements? Have I got to go to the Canadian Embassy and sit and have a little chat? South Africa to Switzerland was just over 10 hours. Ooh-wee. I don't think I've ever done more than 5. To be honest, these days the economy's so bad, we mostly just give people a DRO and clear the debts. There's no way to pay it back. No visa requirement. Is this like the American one? Yeah, the problem being Black Sigil is you're only exempt if you're not a naughty boy, right? Similar to an Esther. Yeah, cool. I am not able to do the Esther program, so I have to go to the American Embassy. So I suspect I might be having a trip to the Canadian Embassy. Don't do drugs, kids. Pop, 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 pop. 3 days left for Vintage's VIP. Emotional support, yeah, that's another thing, right? That's that comes along with the piles of money that is owed. Food shops for people who can't afford food. Okay, man. Drugs are bad, okay. And I thought you were a good boy. Well, nowadays, yeah. 12, 13 years ago, not so much. I'm always saying on the stream, do it. If it goes wrong, learn from it. And that applies to a lot of aspects of life, right? You can't get everything right every time, I guess. But that's it. If only I was spending the money on Plastic Army Men, I'd have been alright. In Germany, cannabis is legal. Okay. Do you have dispensaries in Germany? Or is it like a prescription-based thing like it is in the UK? Bum, bum. Sent you a DM. Here we go, here we go, here we go, go. Where's my phone? Anybody seen my phone? Oh, it's here. Bum 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 bum. I had to give up drugs because Warhammer was too expensive. Mez. A buddy tried to raid you, but Twitch said no. Yeah, the raid is set to you. You have to have 5 people or more watching you to be able to raid my channel. I set that like 3 years ago. Oh, cannabis legal in South Africa, is it? Quite a lot of countries nowadays, right? Paranoid, anxious mess, yeah. That's not an uncommon story, especially for people that are particularly susceptible to that kind of stuff. Those sorts of people also are susceptible to collecting large amounts of plastic, it would seem. Very interesting how these little bits of the brain work, right? He's ready for a drying. Put him over there. Shouldn't take too long to dry in here. End of his stream, he had 9 watching. I'll check my settings, dude. I appreciate you trying to get the raid over here as well, but yeah, I don't know why that's happened. I'll check my Twitch settings before next week, and hopefully we can sort that out. Appreciate that. Mez, how are you, buddy? Anyway, good to see you. Cannabis clubs you can join in Germany. Ah, okay, yeah, like yeah, there's a few of those around the European countries, right? I think Spain maybe has got the same one. 2 plants per person, nice. Patrick Suburb has 9 dispensaries in a 2-kilometre main road, nice. The UK is one of the few places left where it's still illegal, yeah. I mean, you can get a prescription in the UK. But other than that, yeah, very weird. Sent me a follow-up question. Well, I'm getting grilled by Black Sigil in my Discord DMs. It's like being at the embassy all over again. Look at this, I'm getting grilled by the man himself. And yeah, never any problem. If anyone ever wants to ask me anything on Discord, you are always more than welcome. As you can tell, occasionally a bit of an oversharer. I mean, how many times do I tell you I'm off for a poo? Yeah, it's weird how the devil's lettuce can help some people with anxiety and other people gives them terrible anxiety. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I mean, one man's medical remedy is one man's medical nightmare. Lazy Mini! How are you doing? How's the LMP on this wonderfully warm Wednesday? Vintage showed their friend my video, and he said you should make the pictures bigger when you can full screen, but he wants to follow you. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'll be cool. Yeah, it's illegal, but when you walk down the street, it's all you can smell. Yeah, in certain parts of the town, that is very true. Yeah, the sense of impending doom is never fun, right? Yeah, once it's in your blood, Vintage, it's in your blood, right? CBD oil. Okay, that's pretty cool. Devil's lettuce, I'll have some. I'll make you a little salad, Lazy, if you want. Yeah, the THC is the psychoactive bit, right? Bum bum bum. Looks like I've passed the test and I might be allowed into Canada, so that's good. Here we go, off to the Canadian land for a party. Nightshades here as well. A gummy had you sleeping like a baby. Nice work. Yeah, if you can find something that works, it's good, right? Happy days. How are you, Nightshade? What have you been up to? Makes you sleep but can give you some funky dreams. Who doesn't enjoy the funky dreams? The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. Look at this, Lazy Mini's built up such an immunity, he has to eat gummies 5 at a time, the madman. How you getting on, Laz? What have you been up to? How's the Armageddon box treating you? Oops. Bit heavy there on the wash. Heavily washed. Unlike some people in there. What's funny, the Washington State Department of Health issued a warning to woke up visitors in Seattle that the state's legal cannabis products are significantly stronger, have higher THC potency than what tourists are accustomed to, because they kept going to the hospital. Oh dear, not ideal. Yeah, that's the problem. Especially if you like have one marijuana's and you think nothing's happened. So you take a second one and then your soul escapes your body. And time stands still. The Marajawingles. Mary Jane. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. Alcohol's a drug. That kills loads of people, so here we are. What have we learned? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm too hot and bothered to make any real sense. Not that I usually make any kind of sense, even on a cold day. I'm a crazy guy sat in a room talking to himself. little bit overboard with this one. Some of the washing, but pretty happy with that. I do like this colour scheme. I am a fan. I am happy with how it's going, and that doesn't happen that often. Just generally expecting the police to burst through the door at any point and send me to jail. Family visits a more Skaven Nightshade with the rats. I like it. Getting a bit tired of the house sitting, wanting to get back to my space. Yeah, I get that, Patrick. Quite a commitment, a month of looking after a house and a toothless dog. Requiem. Chat decides colour scheme for a mini. Well, what mini would it have to be? I don't know what mini I've got, but I have occasionally asked for a colour scheme. The only army I've got that doesn't have a colour scheme yet is 1,000 Suns. And to be honest, I was going to do it in the same method as the box art. But yeah, maybe we can figure out 1,000 Suns scheme in a future stream. Lazy Mini has put the characters together, starting the infantry tomorrow. Also got an Angron. Oh, he's got a Tesco 2-stripe cheeky little Angron from a man down Donington Market. Nice one, dude. You'll have to let me have a look at the Angron though. I would like to see how it's looking. The guy that I work with painted an Angron. Showed me in the office yesterday. Pretty cool. Pre-rolled up to 89%. Woo-wee. We're not really here. I do wonder sometimes whether you guys are just a figment of my imagination. I can't imagine stuff that's this interesting, to be fair. You owe me 250 GBP consulting fee. Let me have a look. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate the info, definitely. Top chat. What a top chat. Black Sigil Studios. And he's got a pool, and I'm going to fly to Canada. 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 And I'm going for a swim. I haven't been for a swim for ages. Anybody here that doesn't know how to swim? Always an interesting one. Thought it'd be a fun idea. Yeah, I'll have to get the pull some donations together. Yeah, if one of you guys want me to buy a specific mini and you're chucking the money in my direction, I could always print a mini as well if that's what we want to do. I can show you that FDM printers aren't the worst thing in the world. Donington is great. That's it. It is. Donny Market, happy days. I used to get a lot of my Game Gear games, my Mega Drive games from Donny Market as a kid. I can swim but not float. Is that like some sort of riddle? I have hands but cannot wave. I have a bank but there is no money inside it. Everyone wants you to paint a thick gobbo, yeah, for sure. Should all come to Isle of Wight Festival. That was last weekend, right? Did you go or could you hear it from your house? Life-size thick gobbo. Once it warms up a bit in Canada, I'm going to be recording a pool hammer game. Oh, dude, that would be pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Can't float but can swim. I've never heard of that before. Is it really swimming if you're not floating? Oh, so you can't float still, but you can swim move. Is that what you mean? I'm down. Maybe Olmaph picks a mini he likes, makes the price a donation goal, and then we work out a way for chat to vote some kind of game when it decides to colour for each spot. Yeah, this is a pretty cool idea, Requiem. I like this. If you want to bang it in the ideas section in the Discord, that would be even better, because I do have a real tendency to forget things. Oh, let's drink some coffee, shall we? My 4th coffee of the day. That's not too bad. Better than I used to be. Who am I better than? I'm better than I used to be. I'll keep on getting better, so you better just get used to me. Bit of Scroobius pick for you there. Can just about hear it from my house. Ah, that's pretty cool. Who was playing this year? Anyone I've heard of? Motion is easy, staying still is a big no. Ah, okay. Interesting. Heavy Bones. Heavy Bones. Slim Man Heavy Bones. That's Lazy's new nickname. Yo, I'm Slim Man Heavy Bones. Welcome to the Rock Show. Also very pleased to see all the support for more thick gobbo. Yeah, for sure. I actually sent your mini Requiem to a guy to draw up some artwork for me to make some merch. And it turned out to be a bit of a scam artist, so they're now blocked on the old Discord. Send me $200. No. You should do Archeon or a Knight. One of the big ones. I have got a big Knight behind me, actually. That could be a good idea. I forgot I had that Knight. I bought it on the day it was released and then still in the box. Look at this. Black Sigil. 3 weeks of work and then off for the rest of summer. Incredible behaviour. Lots of content coming our way from the Black Sigil group then, I guess. The Cure headline Sunday. Really? That's a random choice. Not heard anything from The Cure in like 20 years. Lewis Capaldi. Yeah, top chap. Top chap. Okay, sounds like a pretty cool festival then. I could entertain a bit of that, although you've got to get to the Isle of Wight and back, which I imagine isn't particularly easy. Unless you're a tremendously good swimmer. Or have a boat. Sucks was a scammer. Look forward to Thick Gobbo being immortalised forever via merch. I should really finish her off. Hey, she could finish me off. Oi! Hey, hey! Oi! Yeah, I like the oldies. The oldies is good. It's when you get the young people with really odd names. The Cure played in Cape Town about 5 years ago. Okay, that's pretty cool. See, I think I play a song by The Cure on guitar, but let me check. Oh no, that's not The Cure. I wasn't far off. I got 2 of the 4 letters right. Oh, I ordered some Oohoo glue as well. Thanks to you guys for suggesting that yesterday. Hey, look at that! CDs! CDs with the mini cheer. Is this enough for a mini? 4,000 bits! Holy moly, that's awesome, dude. We need a celebration. Celebration! We have no thank you button. I don't have thank you on any of my short buttons. Let me find the thank you thing. Right, thank you jingle.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
CDs! Thank you for the 4,000 bits, baby!
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. CDs 101, what a freaking legend, baby! Yes, sir, CDs with the 4,000 bits. absolute pro levels. That is super good. What mini do you want me to get then, CDs? What are you aiming for with the 4,000 bits? That is legendary, sir. Thank you very much. The Cult. Yes, Patrick, I was thinking of The Cult. I was thinking of a song called She Sells Sanctuary, to be specific. Oh, CDs. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. 4,000 bits. That's incredible. Incredible. Haha, I'll take a bounty if you're handing out celebrations. Are you partial to a little bit of coconutty chocolate? Call is cool. Hey, I have needed an excuse to purchase a Belisarius call. And this could be exactly that. CDs. Thank you very much, sir. What a nice choice. What a fantastic fantastic donation to the stream. Thank you, sir. CDs bills, y'all. To buy another tiny 3 camera or not. What's your camera setup like at the minute, Black Sigil? You've got a crazy setup. You've got like the scaffolding and all sorts. I forgot for a minute I'm supposed to be painting and making stuff. I'm just sat here stroking my chin and chatting to you lot. It's what I'm left with after the kids have been at the pub. Yeah, it tends to be one of the last ones left. But I do quite like a bounty. Surprise, surprise, the AdMech guy chooses AdMech. Yeah. AdMech, I mean, yeah, 4,000 bits will definitely buy me a Belisarius call. That's awesome, man. Fantastic, thank you very much. Woohoo! Oh, now I'm going to have to start a bloody AdMech army. That'll be 15 armies, that God damn it! Yeah. Awesome stuff, man. Have a chinwag, mate. Take the night off. I'm quite enjoying painting at the minute. Like, this guy, I was so pleased with how he came out. Like, I did all of this in one stream. Minus the trim, which I did in the original stream. But, like, just, like... I'm really enjoying painting at the minute. Especially, like, corn stuff. And that doesn't mean that it's, you know, world-class, top-tier painting. I'm just enjoying it. And... this model was done in like 3 hours basically, so. And I've got some skulls to put on his base as well, which we'll do. Oh, let's do it now actually, yeah, why not? Chop out those skulls that I put a little bit of paint on yesterday and let's get creative with this base, shall we? Still use a phone camera as a dice cam. Want to update that and get rid of all the phones. Okay. I mean, if it's just a dice cam, you can just get whatever the cheapest OBS one is. Right. I don't know what the cheapest OBS one is. But you kind of want it in the OBS ecosystem, right? So you can control it from the same controller. Although you don't really control a dice camera, right? It just points at a box. Join us. Well, I'm going to have to now. I like the character of Belisarius Core. Interesting chap, right? Creator of the Primaris Marines. Ooh, the Isle of Wight Festival lineup. Calvin Harris, The Cure, and Lewis Capaldi. Wet Leg. On the chaise long, on the chaise long, on the chaise long, all day long, on the chaise long. Level 42. I prefer some 41, but here we are. Sex Pistols with Frank Carter. I've met Frank Carter many moons ago when he was in his old band. Joe Wiley's 90s anthems. Ooh, Shed 7. Bet they were good. voila. That must be a different voila to the one that I know. The one that I know is a metal band. They wouldn't have had a metal band on first in the big top stage, would they? Bum, bum. Been quite a good mood today. Having quite a good chat, getting some nice models done. I've got 4,000 bits to spend on a Balasaurus call. Everything's coming up Millhouse. What was I doing? Oh yeah, checking if there's another voila playing the festival. Oh, it is a different voila to the one. No, it's not. It's the same one. Yeah, they're pretty cool, they are. Surprised to see them on there. What a lineup. Fun times. Yeah, I definitely need to get some festivals in the not too distant future. More that it makes it easier to set up every stream if something happens, not having to activate an app on the phone and constantly adjust it. Ah, yeah, fair enough, dude. Yeah. Get yourself a little bit of OBS, complete the OBS lineup. Zeitgeist, off to his event this evening. Enjoy, my buddy, have fun. Stream goes well, I'll leave it playing for the playtime. Yeah, nice one, buddy, that's good. Appreciate that. Happy days. Happy days. Oh, green giant. Right, let's chop out some of these skulls that we painted yesterday. This is one of the problems when you paint on the sprue. You end up with a little bit of grey left, even though you've painted it. But we shall persevere. I want to make like a little pile of skulls on the base. Right, we've got ourselves a half dozen skulls. Let's put them on the base, shall we? Kinda need a solution for this. I could just glue them onto each other, that would hide it, right? Yeah, that would work. Let's do that. Well, I think that would work. Let's grab my little pincers. Oh, I've not asked anyone to do the like button yet today. Has anyone clicked it? What are we on? Oh, it's not good. It's not good. Two more tail 2s and the setup is complete. This is going to be Olympic levels of camera action from Black Sigil. Olympic levels. But yeah, it looks good. I sent you a picture, didn't I, of what I was watching you on the TV. That was shortly before... What did I have to do? I think I went and fetched Catherine from the hospital. But yeah, it looks awesome on the TV. If I win big in Vegas, I'll have to donate to the Archeon Fund. When are you off to Vegas, sir? You got a big Vegas trip planned? Have you ever been before? Always forget to like. Lucky Knife's here as well. Lucky Knife. How are you, buddy? How's your day going? Sunny Lithuania. That tournament stream looked great. Yeah, it was good, man. It was good. I enjoyed the hour that I got to watch before I had to go off to the hospital. Uh-oh, Lucky Knife's done a big oopsie. Oh, what have you done, dude? What have you done? Off to Vegas to see Kenny Chesney. Awesome, man. Well, I hope that goes delightfully well. Is it much of a trip for you? You have to go far? Viva Las Vegas! Shall I use bits of toenail for my basing? Could this be good? It's kind of skull coloured. Maybe not. Put that in the bin. Bum 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 bum. Bouncing has made the librarian. GG. Pretty cool looking model, right? Lucky's flight is tomorrow. Was packing the bag, checked the passport, and it's 1 month expired. Oh, dude. You need to get a same day express passport. Had to move the flight. Where are you flying to, Lucky? I can't remember. Cost you €350. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. That is not good. Ah, Helsinki, I remember. Happy days. Lucky's done an Olmaph. Oh dear, oh dear. Not ideal. 3-hour plane ride for Nightshade to get to Vegas. Okay, pretty cool. CDs pulled an all-nighter and managed to finish the whole Mechanicum Battle Group box. Ho ho ho! Did you enjoy it? How did you find it, CDs? Right, I've littered his base with some skulls now. Cheeky cheeky. €200 for a same day passport, 150 for the next day's flight ticket. That is a bit of an oopsie. So Lazy, have you been getting on with the characters of the box? You got a favourite looking one and a favourite one to build? And are they the same model? Good question. Post a pic in the Discord in a minute of the Mechanicum Battle Group box. Nice one, CDs. Appreciate that. And then you got to pay the guy who's holding your ticket another $220. Whew. Think how many plastics you could have bought for that. So this is what we've done. Push this back a little bit. So, this guy has slaughtered some skulls. And he's had a great time doing it. Yeah, pretty pleased with that. Pretty pleased with that. Happy days. Happy days. Off to the corn shelf for you, buddy. Actually, we'll keep you there for me to look at for the rest of the stream, and then you can go to the corn shelf. Bum diggy bum bum bum. Don't worry, my plastic addiction budget is still fine. Happy days. You're going to get Victrix Honor Guard at the Helsinki GW store. Nice. Maybe a Brutalis, if I feel like it. Who doesn't feel like a Dreadnought, right? They are sat in a shoebox right now. Yeah, who was I watching the other day? Put all of his stuff into Tupperware containers. Yours are in a shoebox. The Weird Boy and the Chaplain. Weird Boy versus Chaplain. Fight! Haha! A skull. Yeah, skulls show killings. Skulls mean they have been dead a while. Maybe they flayed them. The flesh is weak. Thousand Suns don't even have skulls. Six-man Wardens of Ultramar. Yeah, the Wardens of Ultramar. Pretty cool box. I just don't like the whole 2 Titus models in a year thing. It kind of annoyed me. Lazy Mini, got to run some resin through the ultrasonic. I didn't know you had a resin printer. How long you had that for? What have you been printing, dude? This is the first time I've ever put anything on a base. And as simple as it is, I'm really proud of it. I really enjoyed doing that. Maybe it needs more skulls. Never have too many skulls, right? What a time to be alive. And we've got Belisarius Cole coming. Thanks very much to CDs. It needs a red grass tuft. I don't own any red grass tuft, but that's not a bad shout. Let me see if I can find the red grass tuft. Would the Wayland sell basing materials? Red grass. Hellhole red thorny scrubs. Will that do you? Will you settle for the thorny scrub? Is this alright? A thorny scrub, are we happy with that? That could look alright. Add to basket. See if they've got. Oh, you're joking! Look at this! Look at this horrific news, CDs. Out of stock. Buggerations. Let's try Goblin. If not, I'm sure it'll be on eBay. Oh man, yawny. Who's looking forward to watching Scotland play football later on? Against Brazil! Brasilia! Belisarius Tall is a lovely chap. Yeah, Goblin, I've got him. Slightly more expensive than Goblin, but not the end of the world. Trying to see if they've got any red tufts, but it doesn't look like it. They've got green tufts and they've got yellow tufts, but I can't see a red tuft. Loads of different green tufts. Ooh, I found some, but they're out of stock as well. So one shop has one thing and the other shop has another thing. I'll check eBay in a bit. I'll check eBay. I'll check it. Bum 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 diddy dum dum dum. What's this in the chat? I'm gonna click on CD's suspicious link. Ah, here we are. Awesome! You did all that in one night. God, could you imagine how many streams it'd take me to do that? It'd take me all week. Oh, those tanks look sick though. Look at that. Yeah, 30k get the cool tanks, right? Look at that. Awesome. I do like that army. That looks really good. Really good. Nice work, dude. Happy days. What happened with England last night? Several things happened. One, we didn't take our best players on the plane with us, but we'll put that to one side. Two, we weren't very good. Three, the referee wasn't very good, although that in some cases did benefit us. And four, Ghana defended very well and got themselves a point. So it was a pretty boring game of football though. It was not particularly exciting. Ah, your friends have got a mini. Sparkles might let me have a sanding stick if I don't injure myself over the week. Ghana defended really well. They were just... the problem was a combination. Ghana defended well. They defended aggressively. And because we had a referee that wanted to blow his whistle every 20 seconds, it meant the game didn't flow. And it was just a horrible game to watch. Bum, 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 bum. You should ask her to be in the room supervising you just in case. Some of it was built over the last week. Ah, okay. So the all-nighter was just to finish it off, not to do the entire thing in one go. Haha, she will be. Best promotion on streamboo.org. We get our first bot of the day. Instaband. Bye bye. The US is doing well. Yeah, doing very, very well. Been quite good watching the US of A. Safari so goody. Requiem. Work complete. Hobbying time initiated. What are you going to be doing then, sir? What is on the plan for today? I'm going to drink some coffee and then I'm going to dry brush some 8-bound with a little bit of brassy brass. I like a paint that describes exactly what the colour is. What colour is this? Brass. What kind of brass? Brassy brass? Sounds like I'm saying thank you in Spanish. Where is it? Here it is. Brassy brass. Denada. I should continue my Templars, but I want to do the Dreadnought. Well then, Dreadnought it is, baby! Dreadnought's a lot of fun. I think Dreadnought was probably the first model I looked at in 2001, and I thought, that is cool. That is cool. Definitely named over a pub lunch. Well, they've also got one called Tinny Tin as well. Tinny Tin, Brassy Brass. Good paints though, good paints. So let's set up a little bit of tissue. Probably a little bit too much tissue. Okay. Start like that. Put those over here. Get yourself a dry brush and away we go. That was the same pub lunch. Probably not wrong. Let's go for a size 5. Hardly any difference between a 3 and a 5. Not what she said. Right. I could have gone for a 7. Do I want to do a 7? Yeah, let's do a 7. Let's treat ourselves. Treat ourselves to a 7. Whew. Not even managed to make it to double figure likes today, guys. What's going on? You guys, is it too hot to stretch the thumb all the way to that thumbs up button? I get it. I get that. You guys rest your weary limbs. You can like a stream another day, that's fine. Possibly a little bit too much brassy brass, but we'll see how we get on. Washed streamer. That's it. You got no fans. You got no ground. What a shithole. Now he looks suitably brassy. Yep, happy with that. Happy with it. Almost done with the Armageddon box. CDs, you are a speed demon. What's been your favourite bit of the Armageddon box so far, CDs? Didn't know ultrasonic cleaners heat the water. Just set the second one off and the water was hot. Ah, okay. Give me gin and tonic, beer, supersonic. Give me gin and tonic, Hennessy, water. Melt that. Ultrasonic. Ultra blue hedgehog. Could you clean jewellery in an ultrasonic cleaner? Or is that not how any of this works? Just trying to think of a way to have an excuse to buy one. Ooh, I can clean the jewellery. Any bits of that need a little bit of a rework? No, this is pretty cool. Enjoying this. Having a good time with the boys. Isn't that just a byproduct of the vibration speed? I like the war track. Yeah, war track will go nicely with the with what's his name? Wazdacker. Wazdacker and the War Tracks. That'd be a good little punk band, a little orc punk band. Hey, we're Wazdacker and the War Tracks. That's what they are for, jewellery, is that right? Maybe I'll purchase one. Comes with a jewellery tray. Interesting. I could clean up some of my jewellery. Not that I wear a great deal of jewellery. Occasionally wear a ring, always wear a chain. Any of you guys out there, big wearers of the rings and chains, and anyone here with the with an earring? We got any earring wearers? Sure, some of you guys are hip and happening guys with your cool jewellery and your pierced nipples. Right, 3 shiny boys, hip hip hooray. You can also clean cutlery. That could be useful. Silver, gold, I think it's a solution you use that determines how effective it is at cleaning certain materials. Okay. How come you've got all this top quality knowledge, Patrick? Have you used them before? I just need to build the intercessor squad and the land speeder. Not much to go then. Not much to go. And are you going to have them as blood angels, or have you got a different plan for them, CD? Lazy has got one titanium ring. You'll be wearing another ring soon, though, right? From what I understand, you got a bit of a wedding on the cards. Requiem's got an earring, a chain with a crucifix, and used to have a pierced nipple. The goth baddies loved it. Nice work. Piercing the nips to get the clunge. Top tips from Requiem. Used to have an eyebrow, nose, and nipple piercing. All of them are now out. Okay. I used to have my ears pierced. But that's about it. Now you wear a Casio FW91. Don't even know what one of those is. I assume it's a watch. Let's have a look, see what it looks like. '91. Ah, nice. The classic Casio, baby. Nice work, dude. Yeah, I'm not really a watch guy at all. I bought a watch during lockdown, the first lockdown. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a smartwatch. I just gave it to someone at work in the end. In fact, I gave my first smartwatch to my brother, and then someone bought me one for my birthday, and I gave that away to somebody at work. Why do I have a horrible feeling that someone in this stream has a Prince Albert? Yeah, I reckon there's one lurking somewhere about it. Could well be right. Ooh, Nightshade. Painting gold on the Rat Lord. Nice. Kinda. Ah, you're going with Lamenters. Nice, I like it. Your wedding ring. You're wearing your wedding ring before the wedding. That's a interesting maneuver. Interesting tactic. Any tattoos in the chat? Yeah, not me. I would never put anything on my skin. Defile your temple. Can't lose it if it's attached. Oh, well, there is that. Modern problems require modern solutions. Yeah, who's got what tattoos around here? I'm gonna get Warhammer tattoos at some point. I have a music arm. All of this stuff's all music related, well, predominantly. I want to get a gaming arm on my other arm. CDs has got one Brotherhood of Steel tattoo. Nice. You're into Warhammer. Are you a nerd or something? Yep. Fat nerd. That's me. How do you like me now? Let me check my unmarked sprue collection and see if it's something we can have a go at putting together. What's that? Oh, has that come off? I just found this little spike on the desk. Must have come off one of these, right? Oh yeah, look at this guy. I've absolutely annihilated his spikes. Let's rectify this situation. Good job I found that. Right, there we go, they're glued back on. Not necessarily in the right direction, but looks alright to me. Right, now let's look for the unmarked sprues. Lucky Knife unsubbing. Doesn't want any of that plastic muck around here. None of these nerds. Family crest on my calf, a Robocop, and the ED209 on my right arm. And a big crossed axis and compass on my back. Look at this, Patrick! All of the ink. What's your most recent one? When did you get that done? You got any on the horizon? CDs. Have a good one. Back to work I go. Enjoy work. Hope it goes well for your CDs. Always good to see you. And thank you again for purchasing the Belisarius Call. I think I've got Belisarius Call on my Amazon wishlist, you know. So yeah, I appreciate that. Very nice. Laser Mini has got a paper white body. Could do some colouring in on that bad boy for sure. ED209 is awesome. The back, you got the back done last year. Nothing planned right now. Well, you can't afford tattoos now. You're spending all your money on the plastic. Looking forward to seeing that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Right, unmarked sprue. Let's see what we can do. So this is a Stormbringer magazine. I don't know if the two are related. I assume this sprue came with the Stormbringer magazine. Sneaky Snufflers. Ah, that's what these are. I've got 6 Sneaky Snufflers, boys. From the 54th edition of Stormbringer. Let's do this. Remember watching the first Robocop when I was about 7 or 8. I used to have a game on the Mega Drive, the Game Gear, that was RoboCod. Right, look at this. We've got some Sneaky Snuffler sprues. And some free bubble wrap. Very nice. Come in handy. So I assume that this has the instructions in it. When's this from? What year was this made in? Anybody know? Has it got a date on it? 2024. Not that old then, right? Not that old, and we're already back round with a new magazine. Some of you guys are collecting, I believe. Sneaky Snufflers. Hey, look, we've got a dice roll to see what the traits are of our Snuffle Squig. Shall we roll a dice and see what our Snuffle Squigs are? Right, our Snuffle Squigs are a 3. These Snuffle Squigs are hungry, and they are mostly interested in sniffing out enemies to bite. Sounds about right, that's what you want for your Snuffle Squigs, right? Oh, Snuffle Squigs, baby. Robocop. Such a good film even now. Maybe I'll give it a watch then, shall I? Let's tick the box for the Snuffle Squigs. There we go. How to build now. This is what we're supposed to do. Right, we'll get some snippety snips. Then the old Tamiya. Tamiya. Hey, Psychow's here. Psycho. How are you, buddy? Last night I narrowly missed the score of the England versus Ghana match. There are only 3 goals missing for England and 1 for Ghana, yeah. What a boring, shoddy, shit show of a match. Other than that, Psycho, how are you? How's your day been? How are you getting on? So we need to put a couple of legs together, 20 and 19. There's 20. These are little fiddly bits. Just realised these didn't come with any bases, or they might have done. I'll have to have a look, see if we can find them. Probably somewhere. And 19. Like, how is good? Thanks for the question, no problem. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm very, very warm. Very, very warm, but other than that, not too bad. What's the plan this evening, Psycho? Are you building anything? Painting anything? Or just chilling with the crew in the Olmaph chat? Whilst we make some sneaky snufflers. Only use glue in a well-ventilated area. Thank you, Games Workshop. And then we've got the same on the other sprue. 19 and 20. No, 19. 19. I'll be happy to look at you and talk a little more. I mean, looking at me can't be too good for the eyes, but talking's always good. And in the words of Cody Rhodes, what you want to talk about? Right, so how does this fit onto here then? Like that, I guess. Let's figure it out. Checking it out. Finding the answers. Contrast paints and dragging the brush over the details really tears the brush to shreds quickly, huh? Which brush is that? Oh, I love contrast paints. They make life much more fun. Get this in here. There we go. It's a better fit. I'll scrape some of the bad juju off. Weird looking little things, aren't they? These little sneaky snufflers. Or, in the words of LA Knight, let me talk to you. Yeah! Sneaky snufflers. Sneaky snufflers. Cheapo Amazon synthetic. That's my favourite kind of brush. I've got plenty of those. I find that the metallic contrast paints really mess up the synthetic brushes. Very much so. Everything I built so far for the Mechanicum army. Ah, yeah, I've only just seen this, but you posted it in chat as well, and you've also gone back to work. Truly talking to oneself. Right, let's get legs 22 and 21 on the go, shall we? As we make some sneaky snufflers. Even if you use a preserver soap, it just mashes them up whilst you're using it, Psycho. That's the problem. Gets all gristly. But yeah, washing your brushes with soap's always a good idea. I would say that this blade is a little bit dull, but that's tempting fate to chop my finger off, isn't it? What do we reckon the Scotland-Brazil score will be? I reckon you might be right with your prediction from yesterday. I reckon it might be Brazil 3, Scotland 1. Oh, I'm getting a little bit peckish now. A little bit peckish. 6-0 Brazil. Could you imagine? I just hope it's an entertaining game, unlike the England one, which was not. Glad I didn't go to the pub for the England game yesterday in the end. I stayed at home and got takeout. Got a kebab and a calzone. Good times. What's on the snack rack? I don't really have any snacks. I've got some yogurt, some cherry flavoured yogurt, which is pretty tasty. Probably have that after the stream. No one wants to hear me slop a load of yogurt down. You have to pay extra for that. Oh dear, Psychow is out of sparkling wine. Bloody hell. Not ideal. Be cheaper to replace the brushes. Not necessarily cheaper, but a lot less effort, right? And time is money, I guess. Free slurps in this economy. 27 and 28. That was 28. Bum bum bum. Which channel should I post my 2K DG list for review in the Discord? Maybe I'll make a lists channel. Although I guess it can go in models and miniatures, right? Yeah, chuck it in models and miniatures. Let's have a little look at this list, shall we? four snufflers glued together. Only need to do 2 more, right? And then I can start doing the little grots. Using the new vehicle detachment that lets my Hellbrute Kool-Aid Man through terrain for the lols. That should be good. Hellbrute through terrain. Dangerous. Oh. So sick of seeing dry paint in my Citadel pots when I open them. Sooner I replace all these with Vallejo the better. Or AP, yeah, or AK or whatever else there is. Too thin coats. Anything with a dropper bottle, right? Maybe a tabletop general. Yeah, I could put a tabletop. I don't really want to have many more channels, that's the only thing. Let me have a think about it. Let me have a think. For now, just chuck it in models and miniatures. And I'll have a little think about it. Canada versus Switzerland. 20 minutes time. Do Canada have a nickname for the football team? Is it the Maple Leafs? Is it as simple as that? Or have you got an actual nickname? Come on, you Maple Leafs! 2 thin coats for the memes, baby. 24 and 23 for my sneaky snufflers, which I essentially bought just because they had a cool name. Who doesn't want a unit of sneaky snufflers? I have no idea. Soccer is terrible. Runs away! What was the last live sporting event you went to, Black Sigil? Ah, you went to an NHL game. Which teams were playing in that game? Which team were you rooting for? I've been to see ice hockey in the UK, actually. I went to watch Nottingham Panthers versus Sheffield Steelers. Hello, hello, it's Tyler. How are you, Tyler? How you getting on? How's your day going so far, buddy? Got to make some more songs soon. Not had the time to get the guitar out in a while. Should have taken my guitar to the hospital with me. That would have been cool. Haha, it's Orc, Orc, Orc. It is that beautiful tune. Slightly less beautiful as there's no vocals on it. Buffalo Sabres versus Montreal Canadiens in Buffalo. Playoff game. Oh, nice. Did it go well? Did you enjoy it? You ever played ice hockey? Or is that a stupid question that all Canadians get their first pair of ice hockey skates at the age of 3? Bouncing used to have a team down here. Oh, on the island. That's a long way to travel. Nightshade's got to leave, but have a great time. Appreciate you being here, Nightshade. It might be the instrumental, but I'm still singing. Good stuff, man. Yeah, I still hear the words in my head. Like I do with most of the songs on this playlist. The vast majority of them have at some point been recorded with vocals. Tyler is doing well. What are you working on today? So today we have put some skulls on this guy's bass that we painted this week. We have also been base coating some 8-bound, as I'm feeling pretty corny. I'm corny. And we are building some sneaky snufflers from Age of Sigmar. Whereas Tyler is painting a Crisis suit as I wait on black primer for the Sturm Surge. Nice. Storm Surge. I meant to say, not Sturm Surge. Always a good time at an NHL game. Played hockey until I was 20 regularly. Now you play pickup games from time to time. Nice. I'd love to have had a go at ice hockey. I played field hockey as a kid, but not ice hockey. Wasn't really anywhere in my local city to play ice hockey as a kid. The White Link Raiders. Reminds me of Weldstone Raiders that I've already quoted on this stream today. Do you remember the Gladiators type show that was set on ice? Not really. Anything that's set on ice doesn't last long because of all the injuries. Right, we've got our snufflers. Now we need to turn the page and figure out how to put these grots together. Oh, there's a painting guide for them as well, that's cool. Right, let's find body numero un. Body number 1, come on down. Need to find some 32mm bases shortly. And this is the song that we made during a members only live stream. This one's called Toes of the Void Machine. Oi oi, Guardian Easter, impressed you're still at it today with the weather in the UK? Yes. I put in the Discord, today will probably be the sweatiest stream I do all year, sorry. Yeah, we've base coated this guy that we've been painting this week. Looking pretty cool, The base is coated in skulls. We've worked on some 8-bound. Just got the brass ready for the red. And we are building some sneaky snufflers. How about you, Guardian Easter? How are you getting on? How are you getting on? Tyler has signed up for a Blood Mud class at the local game store in July. Decided I think I'll paint my towel mostly Farsight Enclave. Nice, I like it, Tyler. It'll be a big old red storm surge. Awesome, look forward to seeing that. The Snuffler's a little Gretchen, that's it. The Grots. Part of the Gloomspike Gits fraternity. More for my greenskin AOS shelf. Love the smell of Tamir in the morning. Right, let's chop off a head. Get this guy a head. Always useful. Bum bum ba da da da. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Not working on anything today. It's 34C in my office. Let me check my thermometer in here. What are we saying? What are we saying? 29.2. 29.2, so relatively warm. Your army grows, yes. My AOS greenskin. So I've got Chaos, AOS, and greenskin. But also, incoming, rats. What are we building? They look confusing. They are sneaky snufflers. Little greenskins for AOS. How much was that magazine? Oh, originally it was a tenner. A couple of years ago when it came out. I bought it for about... well, I'll probably find out. Let me have a look. Let me have a look at the old eBay. See what paid. See what was paid. So it shows you how much I buy on here. I've gone 3 pages and not found it yet. Go on, sneaky snufflers, where are you? Oh, you can search. Of course you can. £11.39. There you go, look. On the 8th of May 2026. Pretty good deal, right? £11.39. Not bad, not bad. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's stick this guy's head on. They've run out of sparkling wine. Bloody hell, Psycho. What on earth are you possibly going to do about that? This is not the time to run out of sparkling wine, that is for sure. F's in chat, pay respects to Psycho, who has unfortunately run out of sparkling wine. Now all you have is normal wine. You're going to have to be the sparkle yourself then, Psycho. Haha, we like 34 C's. Not when it's degrees C's. Too hot. Haha, yes, unfortunately, being 10,000 miles away, Patrick, it means you have to pay a little bit more for your plastic. Go for it, Paintings here. Hello. Are you going to tell me enjoy my stream, or are you going to get involved in the chat? Go for it. It'd be good to get involved. 29C for the UK feels hotter than 34C here in Germany. Something to do with the humidity and the hot buildings. Yeah, it's red hot here. Haha. F in chat from Patrick for Psycho. I like it. A sweet white wine with cold mineral water for refreshment. Nice. Have a great paint job. Thanks for it. Go for it. Thank you, sir. Right, now, realistically, I need to find some bases to put these guys on.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Psycho! Can't buy the wine, so you have gifted the membership instead, and Tyler's got it! Nice! GG, Tyler!
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Whoa, baby! Oh, yeah, Psycho with the gifted member. Psycho with the gifted, and it's gone to Tyler, baby! Awesome stuff, man, awesome. What you've saved on a bottle of wine, you've spent on the membership, and I appreciate that very much. And Tyler as well, who's sat active in the chat for the greater good. Awesome, man. So Tyler, that means next Thursday you can come to the members only stream. You'll be more than welcome and get involved. Psycho has really good aim. Yeah, whenever Psycho gives a membership, an active member of the community gets it. Whereas when Patrick gives one, some random who subbed several months ago seems to get it. Nice work, Psycho. I appreciate that. Let me look for some 32mm bases. I must have some somewhere. Surely. Definitely surely. They are some notes. Bases. We need to buy some bases. I had some faces. I don't know where it's gone. I guess I'll have to print some. Not the end of the world. Keep track of your bases, kids. They might not have came with any. Let me check the listing. Oh yeah, that's what I did. I got distracted. I was replying to a message and I was like, why have I got my phone? Right, let me have a look. Does this listing have bases? I don't think it does. See original listing. Ah, yeah, it didn't come with bases. Not the end of the world. We'll print some off. So we'll just put all these together and then I'll print some bases later. And we should be good to go. Yeah, Psycho, I really appreciate that. Tyler got hit with the members stick. Happy days. Nope. Buy a sparkling wine for me. Can you drink while driving a storm surge? It's a good question. It'll make you a better driver. Don't drink and drive, kids, and don't do drugs. Come to the conclusion that I don't like resin. What's been going on, Lazy? Has the cleaner and curer not done its business? Oscar currently playing with the Rocky with his water pistols, and Rocky's trying to catch the water. Ah, nice. Yeah, that's always fun. You should get them a sprinkler. I mean, they're endless fun if you give a sprinkler to them. Angron won't glue. Is the super glue not doing its thing? Is it not that super glue? Is your super glue just glue, not super? It's not ideal, man. That's not ideal. Well, that was a severe cut. Yeah, sometimes when I start cutting stuff towards the end of the stream, I get a little bit over snippy. Over the top with the snippy to snip snip. Tyler inhaling the tau fumes in the cockpit of a storm surge, seeing colours you couldn't imagine. Psychow still researching 3D printers. Now I found out that resining's toxic. Yeah, exactly. You have to buy PPE, personal protective equipment. So I can't keep it in the room. Should I put it somewhere ventilated? Yeah, I would just go for an FDM printer, Psychow. My FDM printer is here. No problem, Denada. As you can see, I've got a little tube that sucks out a good amount of harmful stuff. over that way, which you can't see, I've got a little air purifier as well, and I'm golden. Some bits are sticking, but his body won't. Oh dear, oh dear. Anybody got any top tips to help the resin stick? Drop them in the chat. Let's help a brother out. Oh, at least we hit double figures on the likes today. That's always good. If anyone hasn't dropped a thumb, show me your thumbs. Stick out your thumbs like you're trying to hitchhike. Stick out your thumbs like you're trying to hitchhike. Might want to clean the resin. Or make it really dirty. Maybe melt it. Set it on fire. Fire always helps. Cleanse it with fire. You looked into the bleeding jaws of capitalism and said, "Yes, please, daddy." I like my 3D printer. It's good fun. Printed some useful stuff in the last several months since I bought it. In fact, it's coming up to a year since I ordered the 3D printer, I think. It can still be coated with chemicals from the curing process. Just give it a bath. Take it into the bath with you. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, Lazy said earlier though that they were using a ultrasonic cleaner, right? Tyler loves being a cog in a machine. The greater good has taken over my mental. Nice work. I like it. I wonder how many people with 3D printers have made sex toys. That'd be an adventurous way to go. You're definitely going down to A&E for an X-ray if you're using a 3D printed sex toy. Ask him for trouble. God, in Easter working his way through the farts. Has the temperature reduced you to fart sound effects? Got to keep yourself entertained in the Twitch chat, I get it. Why don't you spin up that roulette table? Bum, 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 bum. Definitely going. Is that the voice of experience? That's one hell of a doing an Olmaph, right? I wonder if that... Right, that's it. I'm Googling it. I'm not Googling it. I'm going to put it in I'm going to put it in Bamboo Labs and see what happens. I found a... it's called a collapsible extendable dick batten. What a time to be alive. Oh, that's a nice one. The Kron Special. Not Kron is the guy that designed my Olmaph logo. Dun, 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 dun. So that answers my question then. Wasn't that Olmaph on the loo the other night? Yeah, that's Olmaph on the loo most nights. I don't have the most well-trained arsehole, if I'm honest. I mean, that's a weird thing to say, isn't it? I mean, that sounded normal in my head, and then I heard it out loud. A novelty willy. Spicy. We've all got to have a hobby. Well, you guys suggested it. I just did the research. Incoming YouTube ban. What the hell? I think I've chopped out the wrong arm, because that is a left arm and I need a right arm. No, that's the one it told me to use, number 6. Ah, no it didn't. Number 3. Whoopsie. Should have paid more attention to that. It's clearly a left arm I'm trying to glue into a right arm slot. Too busy looking for extendable dick battens. That's what happens when you use 3D printed items. Did the research. Yeah, I did the research, got the STL. I don't know if you can hear, but it's currently printing. Here we go! Damn, still streaming? Yeah, I'm streaming until my extendable dick battens finish printing, then I am off. Right, 4 more sneaky snufflers to do, and then we'll be off. You what now? You missed it. You missed it, dude. Somebody was asking about whether you could 3D print a sex toy, so I did a little bit of research. That's going to save me a little bit of money at Love Honey anyway. Happy days. Save the money not buying from Love Honey, lose the money paying for hospital parking. You win some, you lose some, right? Plastic pee-pee. Run into the other room shouting, Catherine, look what I just printed. If you print one, you must paint it on a live stream. Oh man, I'm definitely getting banned. Maybe on a members only one. Work on your flesh tones. Oh god. If it's a willy, you need TPU. Got to use the rubber. Food safe silicone. You can get food safe PLA, can't you? I've seen that. I mean, the vast majority of plastics food safe, right? Did you know that the hospitals in the UK don't own their car parks generally as a rule? That's a surprise. Because it's within the hospital boundary, right? I can tell you how much it costs to park in one, because I've spent almost 150 quid in parking at a hospital in the last couple of weeks. Psychow, you made me laugh. World Eater's schemes for the plastic pee-pee. PLA Willy could work as well. We're definitely going to end up in A&E with this. Private companies profit off patients and visitors needing to use our field. Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh yeah, you used to work at the hospital, didn't you, Guardian? Used to. Well, you don't drive, right? So no parking fees for you. So does the hospital that you worked at, Guardian Easter, did they not own that car park? That's a surprise. They've recently built a new one there, haven't they, as well? Big multi-storey. Oh, baby. Problem is that 3D prints are extremely porous. Perfect spot for bacteria to thrive. Yeah, I guess it'd have to be a disposable PP, right? One use. You guys have gone straight to the gutter with this one, right? Just dropped my mini into the wet palette and it rolled through all the paint. Now I got a patchwork mini now. Psycho, clearly I wasn't the first to think of it. The hospital leased the building and grounds separately. Don't even own the building. Yes, that's not good, is it? All these hospitals up and down the country don't own the building or the ground they are on. Good God, man. The last mini to be dropped in Lucky Knife's wet palette was the Bonk Captain. Oh dear, glad that he landed in an empty spot, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. How many subs are we on now, anyway? We hit 1,000 yet? Come on. Let me have a look. Because I know some of you guys have been sharing the channel with different streams and discords and stuff. 994. Well, I put out another Olmaph YouTube ad today, so hopefully this time next week we'll have like 1,200 subscribers if we're lucky. Bum, bum, bum. These are pretty cool, these are. I do like these little grots. Little green skins. Having a whale of a time. With the sneaky snufflers. Half of them are now done. Both games are still 0-0. What, are there 2 games at the same time? How far do we think the England team will go with the football? All the way, baby! Champions, champions. Probably get knocked out in the first knockout game. It's the last games of the group. Playing them at the same time, kind of weird. Oh! Yeah, it's the last game of that group. I get it, yeah. Their 3rd game. Oh, that's happened quickly, hasn't it? That's come around very quickly. It's not the Scotland game now, though, is it? The Scotland game's on at 11, right? I want to watch that one.
Hey, I do like a bit of Scotland. Hey, kick the ball. Get the ball and put it in the goal. Hey, iron brew. Yeah, fetch me an iron brew now.
Don't know what happened there. South Africa's last game is on 3 AM your time. Bloody hell. I'll probably watch that. Although South Africa are all but doomed, aren't they? Not had the best tournament so far. Not had the best tournament. That ref sending off 2 of your players in the first game didn't help matters. He was a bit of a bellend, wasn't he? Patrick's going to love you and leave you. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Be careful with that willy. Yes, sir. Have a good sleep, buddy. Have a great rest of your week. If you need anything, I'll see you in the Discord. Dude was stimming. Crazy dude, right? Crazy dude. Dun 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 dun. Alright, let's get a head on this grot. And then an arm. And then we'll be 66% of the way there. Thank you, Sir Patrick. Appreciate you being here, buddy. GTA 6 pre-orders start tomorrow. Really? Wow, it's finally actually happening. $80 for standard, $100 for deluxe. What's the difference between the two? I bought GTA 5 and only played it for about 5 minutes. Didn't really enjoy it, to be honest. Well, not really my sort of thing. I ain't got time to invest into a game like that, really. Only on PS5 and Xbox, no PC. I guess the PC release may come later, right? I mean, it'll have to come out. GTA's got a huge PC community. If South Africa beat Korea and Mexico beat the Czechs, South Africa would finish second, really? What? Extra in-game drip. The female protagonist gets her baps out in the deluxe version. What a time to be alive. Right, at least now the sprues are nearly empty, I don't have to think too much about what I'm snipping out now. Bum bum bum. Crumbs, I forgot to glue this bit on. Whoopsie. If you get the game on console and spoil the story, I'm going to geolocate you. Yeah, got to get the PC version right. You drive around and kill people, game spoiled. This game's going to be one of the most hyped games of all time, right? GTA Online. Do you play GTA Online roleplay, Requiem, or do you play it just in a standard fashion? If you need a GTA fix, go play Cyberpunk. Once you go PC, consoles just don't cut it anymore. That's it. PC Master Race, baby! Boom. Right, let's chop him out ahead. There are a lot of head options on this, pretty cool. Pretty good. Me likey. Chop out his scythe, his loon fungus sickle, as it's called. Oi, show us your loon fungus sickle, daddy. Be awesome to go back to Vice City. Don't play the RP servers. Ah, okay. Bosnia, 1-0 up. Who are they playing? Qatar, isn't it? Bosnia. Qatar, is it? Oh, GTA is America parody, but today Cyberpunk 2077 is America parody, but in 10 years' time. You need to download the whole game again for 5M. Not worth it to me, just to troll our peers. Okay. Fair enough, dude. Right, one more to make, and then we will be done. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Go. 2, 3, 4. Been some pretty fun streams this week, even though it's been absolutely red hot. Had a good time. It's been nice to see a couple of bits of Olmaph merch pop up in the Discord as well. Two very cool looking dudes with some Olmaph merch. We've had loads of gifted memberships. We've had some bits from CDs. Not had anyone give me any bits in Twitch for ages. In fact, I think Requiem gave me some bits for me to send him a nozzle for a spray can, if I remember rightly. But other than that, I haven't had any bits for ages. Bum 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 bum. Bum. OMP. Right, let's cut out his loon fungus sickle, and then all 6 sneaky snufflers are complete. I say complete. I need some bases. I might have another quick look for some bases, because I can't think for the life of me where I would have put them. Where would I have put these bases, eh? Where would they be? Let's have a look around. Take a look around. It's a biscuit. Got the town. Downloading the shockwave. Rolling the cave. It's a little stuff. Life's just a little stuff. Generation straight. So I'm never even trying to a window page. Any other in? What we got in? Nope. And nothing about to see there. shame. Not the end of the world, I'll just print some off. This would be nice to have finished them on the stream, but you can't have everything, can you? What I might do is just print loads of bases off, so I've definitely got some for next time. Oh, actually, I have got some in here. Apparently not. Computer says no. Definitely have. I remember I had some in a little plastic pot, but I don't know where that is. Ah well. I tried. I tried anyway. Do you need to glue your push fit minis, or do they stay together fine? I mean, I would glue them. If anything, I would slightly snip the end of some of the push fit rods and then glue them. Good to see you though, Stephen. Have you bought some push fit, Stephen? Are these a Kill Team or a Blood Bowl? These are Age of Sigmar Gloom Spike Gits. Yeah, nice tip there from Guardian Easter. Glue them after trimming the pegs. Hey, look at this. Lucky knife and me on the same wavelength for a change. Happy days. Yeah, just pushing them often leaves a big gap between the parts. Very true. I seem to have got no 32mm bases. I wonder if... Right, this is the last place I'm going to look. This, inside this, one of these toolboxes. Might be some... That's the last place I can think of. What? Well, I guess that's going to be the end of the stream, a little bit early again. But I've finished Khan. I've got as much done on the 8-bound as we're going to get done today, and I've built 6 sneaky snufflers. Just it's a shame I didn't have the bases to get the models fully erect. Stephen got the Armageddon box. Nice. Which bit of the Armageddon box are you most looking forward to, Stephen? Trim them at a 45-degree angle. That's a top tip, I like that. Lets the air escape so they can fully join together. Nice. Right, Bouncing's got a dash. There is no Willy. The Willy was a lie. It was only on my phone that we found it. It was this. And this was all Bouncing's idea. I didn't actually print one. The printer's not on, it's too hot to have the printer on. Really like the orcs. Yes, sir. Once you've done the orcs, I look forward to seeing them in the Discord, Stephen. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You have to pay extra for that, Lucky Knife, let me tell you. And I'll have to get a better camera with a better zoom. Right then. Carbon-based life forms. This is going to be the end of the stream, a few minutes below the usual 3 hours. But it's absolutely red hot. I'm very tired, I'm kind of hungry, I need a wee, and I've finished what I was working on. So, thank you all for being here. Thank you everybody that has gifted a sub or become a member themselves. Thank you for CDs. CDs sent me a load of bits to go and buy a Belisarius call. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to buy some red tufts, because Lucky suggested to buy the red tufts, which I think is a pretty good idea. Never bought any tufts before. So we'll buy those and see how we get on. And I hope you all have a delightful rest of your week. Try not to melt. Right at the end, baby. Black Sigil with the gifted membership. Oh, Andy got it. Look at the name of that. Andy, an actual anus. Black Sigil just gifted a membership to an actual anus.
Thank you.
Oh, what a way to end the stream. What a way. Awesome. Appreciate that, sir. And an active member of our community got the gifted sub as well. So we got Psycow with a good aim and Black Sigil with the good aim. Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic time. Eat lots of ice cream. Live long and prosper. Good luck and have fun. And I'll see you all soon.